how to attract your ex emotionally and spiritually. Hello there, I'm Coach Abby. Thank you so much for tuning in today at Love Advice TV. Love Advice TV is a channel that has been created uniquely for you to assist you in navigating through any relationship issues while simultaneously focusing on personal development. Today, we're going to discuss a topic that many people find themselves thinking about, specifically after a breakup. Now, how do we reattract our exes back? Today, we're going to focus on emotionally and spiritually. Breakups are hard, and sometimes we feel the need to reconnect with someone we've shared deep emotional and, yes, spiritual bonds with. Rebuilding attraction after a breakup requires patience, understanding, and a willingness to work on yourself. In this video, I'm looking to explore on how to reconnect, once again, with your ex on a deeper emotional and spiritual level without resorting to manipulation or pressure. Before diving into specific steps, let's first understand why emotional and spiritual reconnection is so important. So emotional attraction, this is the core of any relationship. Emotional attraction is what keeps people really connected through their ups and downs. If the emotional bond isn't there, it's difficult to reignite any lasting romantic feelings. Now, we hardly hear about the spiritual attraction, but spiritual attraction goes beyond the physical and emotional. It's about shared values, mutual respect, and understanding on a deeper, more holistic level, where we stand. When you reconnect emotionally and spiritually, there is a level that is so much more powerful and long-lasting. It's not enough to reignite physical attraction alone. You need to reconnect emotionally and spiritually to rebuild a strong, sustainable bond. So, the first step in emotionally and spiritually reattracting your ex is to focus on yourself. Before you can heal a relationship, you need to heal yourself. Both you and your ex have experienced pain and hurt, and it's important to address that first. Spend time processing your feelings, reflecting on the breakup, and healing from past wounds. This will allow you to approach any relationship with a clear heart and mind. Beyond emotional healing, work on your spiritual growth. Now, what is spiritual growth? Spend time meditating, reconnecting with your values, seeking that inner peace. This doesn't just mean religion. It's about reconnecting with what truly matters to you and aligning your life with those principles. It's also important to take care of your physical health, pursue personal hobbies, or even focus on a new career. When you become a better version of yourself, you're not only will feel more attractive to yourself and to your ex, but be more attractive. Walk the attractive route. Before you can emotionally and spiritually reconnect, it's important to reflect on what led to the breakup. And no, it wasn't that day she texted that she's done, or when he left you a voicemail saying he needed space. No, breakups often happen way before we are aware they are coming. I can't count the times a client has said, Abby, they were absolutely shocked by the breakup. I mean, just this week, we were talking about taking that holiday we both wanted so bad together. They just don't understand that same week they broke up. It's then that I remind my clients to look back at what was really going on between words, between affections, or lack of it, before the breakup took place, to truly understand why it happened in the first place. So why did the relationship end? Was it something you both contributed to, or was there a particular event that caused it? Reflecting on these questions helps you understand what went wrong and how to avoid repeating those mistakes again. So ask yourself whether your emotional needs were met during the relationship. Were you both truly emotionally available for each other? Identifying the emotional gaps in the relationship allows you to better understand how you can reconnect on a deeper level. Recognize spiritual alignment. Think about your values and how they aligned with your ex's values. Did you both share similar beliefs? I'm not talking about religious beliefs. Did you have similar dreams, life goals? This is an important piece of the puzzle when it comes to spiritual reconnection. Before you attempt to emotionally and spiritually reconnect, it's crucial to establish healthy boundaries. Give them space. Yes, space. Sometimes we want to rush to make things right. No, seal the deal of sorts immediately. Ain't gonna happen. But giving both yourself and your ex space allows emotions to settle and gives both parties the chance to reflect and heal. You need to avoid clingy behavior. When trying to reconnect with an ex, avoid desperate behaviors like over-texting, excessive apologies, or using guilt. These tactics can further push your ex further away. Instead, focus on creating space for natural reconnection. When you do communicate with your ex, be clear about your intentions, be honest about your emotional state, and respect theirs. Don't push it. Emotional and spiritual attraction cannot flourish without trust and communication. Trust is the foundation of any relationship. If it was broken, it needs to be repaired before anything else. Be patient and honest and consistent in your actions. Prove to your ex through your action that you've changed where you needed to change and that you can now be trusted. Open and honest communication is essential to emotional reconnection. Share your thoughts and feelings openly and encourage your ex to do the same. Provide a safe place. Don't shy away from difficult conversations. It's through communication that both partners can understand each other on a deeper level. Reconnect by actively listening to your ex without interrupting and without defending yourself. It's about truly hearing their perspective and showing empathy for their feelings. Once you've established trust and open communication, it's time to rekindle the emotional connection. Start by sharing your personal experience since the breakup. You can talk about how you've grown emotionally, what you've learned, and how you feel. It's fine. Be vulnerable. Share your fears, your dreams, your desires. This creates a safe space for both of you to be vulnerable together. Spend time doing things that foster emotional connection, whether that's doing something creative or engaging in deep conversations. Rebuilding emotional intimacy. Emotional intimacy is about reconnecting through shared experiences. Convey affection and kindness. Small acts of affection, whether verbal, hey babe, physical, a small little pinch here or there, can slowly rebuild the emotional bond. Kindness, compliments, and emotional support can help build the feelings of love and attraction. Did you know that spiritual reconnection can be the most transformative way to reattract your ex, as it goes beyond the physical and the emotional realm and touches on the deepest aspects of your shared values? Talk openly about the things that matter most to both of you, not just to you. What are your core beliefs? Do they align? Now, yes, it could be a religious belief, and it doesn't necessarily have to be religious. Personal values, life goals, how you view relationships as a whole. Does it feel right? Engage in shared spiritual practices, whether it's meditation, prayer, or simply having deep reflective conversations about life and the universe. This shared experience can deepen your connection. Even if your ex's spiritual beliefs are different from yours, listen up. It's important to show respect for this journey. Respecting and appreciating their individuality can create an even deeper spiritual connection. We don't want to convert anyone. We want to listen. We want to be part of it. The final step is patience. Emotional and spiritual reconnection takes time and effort. Rebuilding a bond, especially after a breakup, cannot be rushed. trust the process by allowing natural progression. Rebuilding emotional and spiritual attraction doesn't happen overnight, and forcing it can cause more harm than good. Let things unfold at their own pace, allowing space for growth. Don't pressure your ex into rekindling the relationship. Big mistake. Focus on creating strong connection without expecting anything in return. This allows a relationship to develop naturally if both of you are ready. In short, reattracting your ex emotionally and spiritually is about much more than just rekindling physical attraction. It's about healing. It's about growth, about deepening your emotional and spiritual connection together. Really, really amazing stuff. Please book a one-on-one session with me. And together, let's dive into the different ways to reattract your ex emotionally and spiritually while providing you with the tools necessary to create the foundation for a renewed, healthier connection. Remember, relationships thrive on mutual respect, patience, and understanding. If both of you, are committed to the process, emotional and spiritual reconnection can lead to a stronger, more fulfilling relationship. As always, if you found this video helpful, please don't forget to like and subscribe for more tips on personal growth, relationships, and everything in between. Until next time, I'm Coach Abby.